Kristen Stewart and Steven Yeun are two of the most exciting stars working today, and the pair recently collaborated on a truly unique, post-apocalyptic romance that must be seen to be believed. Yeun's best movies attest to the actor's incredible versatility in his performances, and Stewart's large body of work shows the same. The two have proven themselves to be interested in unique and interesting projects, and this new film is no exception. It is now on streaming, and deserves to be seen. Over the years, there have been great love stories in science fiction films. Large, big-budget spectacles like Avatar have been anchored in their emotional relationships, while others like Never Let Me Go have used their genre trappings to tell stories of complex human emotions. Even if the Twilight films may not be among Stewart's best movies, they also use genre to tell a compelling romance. With all of this in mind, the new project feels like an exciting culmination for the popular star. Love Me is a Kristen Stewart and Steven Yeun sci-fi romance movie with an unusual story. The film examines the relationship between a weather boy and a satellite. Love Me is a unique romance story starring Kristen Stewart and Steven Yeun. Directed by the Zuccheros in their first feature film, it depicts a romance between a weather boy and a passing satellite. Set after the extinction of humanity, the characters, who become known as Me and I'm, draw from all kinds of social media uploaded centuries before to construct personalities and points of connection between them. The story is strange, ambitious, and surprisingly emotional. Drawing comparisons to Wall-E and the Wild Robot, the new film examines an emotional artificial intelligence love story. While AI stories are prescient, and currently very much in vogue, this interesting twist removes the human element, and looks at the impact of humanity's creations on a future that has lived on without them. Combined with two excellent stars embodying the strangely constructed personalities of these pieces of technology, the new film differentiates itself from both typical romance and science fiction fare. Love Me's unexpected story led to divisive reactions. The film might have been a bit too ambitious. Not everybody has loved Love Me, and there are valid reasons for this. The Zuccheros clearly have a great deal of ambition, but they had not yet directed a feature film prior to this. As a result, some of the execution of these heady ideas, depicting romance between constructions of human society, has been more mixed. The Rotten Tomatoes score for the film currently sits at 46%, after 87 reviews. Still, most seem to agree that there are many strengths to the film, and that it is worth watching. Some of the ideas are described as being poorly executed, but they are still interesting, and virtually every review complimented the film's original story. One of the most negative reviews came from RealNet, which complimented the film's technical craft before noting that the narrative is incoherent and the philosophical meanderings lack depth and intelligence. It appears that the responses to the film are complex, and that while legitimate criticisms are being levied, few disagree that Love Me is a unique cinematic experience. Why you should still watch Love Me now that it's streaming. The film is a unique effort and signals the beginning of what may be an excellent career for the Zuccheros. Kristen Stewart looking in a mirror in Love Me, 2024. Love Me is now streaming on Paramount Plus with Showtime, and the film is worth spending time with. While not every response to the movie was positive, its execution is so unique that it is a must-watch. With two great leads embodying such strange and original characters as I'm and Me, the film takes a hauntingly beautiful look at the lasting effects of humanity, set against the larger backdrop of eternity. It is challenging and strange, and is a refreshing attempt at science fiction that breaks so many paradigms of the genre. Going in with the right attitude, Love Me is something genuinely worth watching. The story may sometimes feel cold and inhuman, but understanding how beautiful the preservation of love and emotion can be, even when installed in things that are not human, does a great deal in contending with the lasting power of romance. Love Me should be seen for its excellent stars, its unique direction, and above all, the entirely new lens with which it examines the power of love stories, both now and into the future.